What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see on screen, we are going to be back in Project Cars 2 today, and we're actually going to be taking on another YouTuber, BioBen's Racing's weekly hot lap challenge. For this week, he has it set here at Cadwell Park, and it's going to be in the F-Type SVR Coupe. This is a really fun car to drive. It's a little tricky because of the understeer, because it is all-wheel drive. Once you get a good setup on it though, and you get some time in it, it's actually not bad. So before we actually jump in here, I'll go ahead and get this started. I do want to explain, I've actually already filmed this video before, and I don't know what happened, if I bumped my microphone and it knocked the cable loose for a second or what, but it had no commentary film for it, so I actually had to re-record this video. My fastest time here is actually a 132 something, I can't remember what it is. I have a screenshot of it, I'll throw it up here on screen. But we won't be seeing that lap today. Hopefully I can actually beat it, because I know there's plenty more time out there. I was just having a hard time getting a good setup as far as the amount of fuel to have in the car, to get the tires warm enough to be able to get a good lap down and have a low fuel load. I would keep running out of fuel too quickly as I would get the tires warm enough and get lap times down, or I would overfuel the car and then the tires would be losing a little bit of grip by the time I was actually losing enough fuel to put down good times. Anyways guys, let's go ahead and jump in here and get this started. Oh, it reset my in-car view on me. As always, we are going to take it just a little slow here the first lap or two to get the tires nice and warm. As I'm sure you guys can hear, and BioBen mentioned in the video he posted when he put this hot lap challenge up, this is a really great sounding car, especially in terms of Project Cars 2. I knew it was going to be a 50-50 shot if I was going to make that or not on cold tires. That's alright, this is just our outlet to get the tires warmed up, not a big deal. Now, if you haven't been here before, as you can see, there's a whole lot of elevation change that really plays into how you drive the car here to get a good lap time. It's not so much a tricky track in terms of corner layout or anything like that. It's more about how the elevation changes affect how you drive the car and how much speed you can actually carry. That section right there over that crest can be really gnarly in particular, just because it lightens the car up so much. If you're on throttle too much, or you're kind of still turning the car and rotating it, it'll really make you just go sideways really fast coming over there. As you can see, even though this car is all-wheel drive, it definitely has no problem getting the rear end out. Definitely makes for an enjoyable drive. Oh, and before I forget to mention it here, I actually did manage to fix the sequential plate for my shifter. If you watched my Dirt Rally 2.0 video I put out yesterday, you might have caught the part where I talked about it, but the little spring that actually adds tension to the rod had snapped on me, so I couldn't use my taller Mugen shift knob, which actually makes driving much harder for me because I do have a short throw shift arm in it, and with the factory ball it's just extremely short and hard to find when you're actually like trying to focus on the track. I actually used a transmission kickdown for a Chevy, like the spring for it. I had one laying around, and I just cut a couple coils off of it and bent it to the right shape, and it actually seems to be working pretty good. I'm not sure how durable it's going to be and how long it'll last, but I have plenty of the spring left to make more if it does break again. back tires are starting to come up to temp on us. Actually managed to put down some decent laps so far. Earlier I was just having a lot of trouble getting the car around the track without sliding off at just stupid places, especially because I do have a decent amount of experience driving here, although it is in like GT3, GT4, and like Group A cars, stuff that actually has some downforce to help you get glued down to the track a little bit more around these hills here. This is definitely a very narrow circuit, which makes it even more trickier, especially through some of these tighter areas, like this little chicane, I guess you could call it right here. And a lot of that's because this is mainly more of like a super bike track. Oh, although cars do race here. Oh, that sucks. That was actually going to be a pretty good lap. It's primarily as a bike track. That being said, it is a really fun track to take cars out on and race. It makes for some really interesting racing in higher downforce cars too. You can really get some pretty crazy speeds through some of these corners, especially like right here coming over this crest. Like you can even see here in this Jaguar, you can really roll through with a lot of speed. The downforce really helps on this section too, because you're coming down into that dip and it wants to lighten the car up. I do have traction control turned down to around, I believe it's 7, it might be 6 actually on this tune. You can see it definitely does not have trouble stepping the rear end out, even with having a little bit of traction control in the car. This thing gets real sketchy through there in 4th gear if you push it really hard. Ooh, in the grass a little bit. Apparently that's still within track limits though. With a hot lap challenge at a track like Cadwell here, it is one where you're going to really end up using those track limits to get one of the better times in the leaderboards. You can see even being real easy on throttle there. Ooh, a little too much speed coming over there. But even being easy on throttle over that crest, it still wanted to step out on me a little bit. Alright, trying to focus here and actually get a good lap. I keep missing downshifts because I'm trying to talk to you guys here to explain a little bit of what's going on with the car and the track. Oh, I went out to the edge a little too wide to catch that apex. Alright, we're starting to lose a little bit of that fuel load. Let's see if we can use that a little bit of a weight loss to our advantage and get a little more time knocked off here. I kind of screwed that last lap up a little bit and I let it get to me and get frustrated. That's one thing you gotta really avoid when doing any kind of racing, and it's actually a lot harder in hot lapping where you're just on the track by yourself, is not getting frustrated when you make mistakes, because it'll just keep going with you and cause you to keep messing up. Ooh. A little too cheeky on the inside there and caused the rear end of the car to step out. Oh, too wide. There goes another lap down. At least I did it early enough in the lap to be able to not invalidate the next one. That's so annoying here in Project Cars 2 how it does that. having a little fun with it there. This is just a really entertaining car to drive, like past the limit and just really push. Not like that though, I did not intend to understeer off the track, but to really push it and just see how far you can take that limit. So we're staying pretty consistent for the most part, it looks like here. Really trying to make up that time I found before and get down to the low 130s, but I've had a real struggle even when I recorded this video the last time getting back down there. I don't know what it is. I mean, my dad is in surgery and I've had a lot on my mind today, so it's been a little hard to fully focus. But I did have a few really good laps, and then I just could not replicate it and get that same performance out. I keep getting really fast around sections of the track too, I've noticed, and then I just can't quite seem to piece it together, and I just kind of screw all of that work up. Alright, so we're starting to close back in on it a little bit here. You gotta be really careful on that exit curve there so you don't get on throttle too much if you do get the rear end up on it, because it will spin you out pretty quickly. Oh, that was so close. Kind of messed my line going into that corner, but it's alright. We only lost a little bit of time there, I think. Okay, as I was about to say there before my controller shut off on me and I lost sound, I've actually managed to pick up a decent amount of time on that lap. Still plenty more room left on the board, but I still got a fairly high fuel load for what you would want to have. Oh wait, we're down to 3.3 liters already. Never mind. To say we're at kind of a high fuel load to still put down like an optimal lap time, but we're actually just about the sweet spot for this track to not run out. So So I think after this lap, we are going to go ahead and pit in. We'll put a little more fuel in this thing, and we'll take it out and do a few more laps, because in editing I will pull some of this out, so I want to make sure I at least get a decent amount of good laps in for you guys. And at this point, since I'm already having to refilm it, I really do want to try to get a little bit better time than I managed to get earlier today. So as you guys can see, I did put another 15 liters of fuel in this thing. That should be just enough to get the tires warmed up and maybe put down 1 or 2 more laps that actually have enough grip to try to push the car around. See if I can't manage to do a little better than we've already done here in the video. At the very least, try to get some more clean laps. Alright, we should have enough heat in the tires and brakes here to start pushing this thing a little bit more here on this lap. Ooh, bounced it off the limiter just a little bit there. Wasn't a bad lap, still a ways off of our best time though. Lost a little bit of time on the exit there, but I picked up a lot of time coming into the corner. This car likes to really be manhandled, I feel like. It's one of those cars that just drives really great when you're super aggressive with it. Oh, that could have gone really bad for me there. Closing in on it. Oh, got distracted by the lap timer up there and almost completely missed the turn. So it looks like it definitely is better to stay in second coming over that little crest there. I've been kind of playing around with second and third coming over to see which one's faster, and third definitely seems to be better. Got distracted talking about that crest and just about went right off track on that corner. I think I might have enough fuel left in the car for one more lap. Let's see if we can't put a good time down here. Oh! Managed to hold on to it at least. Well, we're definitely not going to set any records this lap. Just about went too wide on that one. Since I already messed up the lap, I've just kind of been pushing the car and trying to have a little fun with it. May as well, right? Well guys, unfortunately I was not able to quite beat my time. I did get pretty close to matching it though, just not even quite a full second off, I don't think. Like I said, I'll post the screenshot at the beginning of the video with my time I managed to get earlier. Either way, cut the corner too much there. Either way, this was a lot of fun to redo this and try to push the car more. 'Cause like I said, this is just a really fun car to drive, and it's a really good track for it. Just really makes for an interesting drive overall in this thing around here at Cadwell. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please hit that like button down below, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. I'll see you guys in the next one.